Thanks, Susan. I really appreciate that. She's talked about all of us, but let me tell you, when it comes to special events, that's her DNA, that's her passion. So thank you for your incredible leadership and for your entire team. I don't think we thanks. So I really appreciate the entire team. Let me thank everyone. I'm talking a little bit about all of them, and what Susan didn't say is Mayor Pro Tem will be performing at this independent uh, Freedom Over Texas event. So, so look, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Houston is a resilient city. It has been a tough, well, not just a tough year. The last 14 months have been tough. But we've once again persevered and we are stronger. I wanted to thank Houstonians who continue to get tested and vaccinated. If you haven't been vaccinated, I encourage you to do so because when you are, we can all really come back together as a single community. As we begin to venture out this July 4th, remember to recreate responsibly and continue to practice the distancing, plan ahead, and leave no trace. Please take care of your neighborhood parks and trails. I'm fully supportive of Houston's special events industry, and I'm excited that live events have begun rolling out. And as we look forward to the fall, I am hopeful that our grand signature events will welcome the large traditional crowds. While I wish we could hold a huge 4th of July celebration downtown, we're not just yet there, and however, we're still moving forward. I will add something I mentioned earlier in the room with all of our sponsors, is that 6 weeks ago, we really couldn't forecast that we would be where we are today, and it's kind of hard to rev up big events just on a dime. So it takes time to kind of move forward, and we're going to do so as best we can. This year, the Shell Freedom Over Texas will once again be a live, televised, and stream event on ABC 13 with incredible entertainers and a spectacular fireworks display. We are committed to provide a patriotic program that is reflective of the diversity and strength of our city and one that celebrates the ideas of our founding fathers. We will honor veterans and active military who have made the greatest sacrifice for our country and who continue to ensure our safety. And during this past year, we've had to rely on our medical workers like never before. And we will recognize them for their many sacrifices. And we will acknowledge other essential workers who have had to adjust their schedules to keep America running. We would not be able to bring forth a concert and live fireworks display without the support of our sponsors. And I'm excited to welcome back Shell Oil Company for another year as the title sponsor of Freedom Over Texas. Shell continues to support the city through their philanthropy in many ways, and especially during these trying times. Shell is a sponsor that invests in strengthening our community, and I'm proud, the city is proud to be working with Shell. Frazier, I want to personally thank you. You got a new look. I want to personally thank you and your team for your dedication to Houston and to this event. And without your title sponsorship, this reimagined event is not possible. And I look forward to the many years of working with you. And so thank you so very much. Please give it up to Shell. And this year, I'm pleased to announce that longtime partner Walmart has agreed to become our entertainment sponsor. Walmart is another partner that always steps up to answer the call, and this past year was no different. In December, I needed bicycles to get out to elementary school children, and bikes were hard to come by. With one phone call, Walmart came to the rescue. Ivan, let me thank you and Dennis for your continued support of this event and for all you do for the families in our community. Please give it up to Walmart. Still looking for that electric bicycle, but we'll make do. As the unofficial soft drink of Texas, Dr. Pepper is returning as an anchor sponsor. Each year, Dr. Pepper and Walmart team up to give a wounded veteran a home through the Military Warrior Support Foundation. It's one of the most special part of this event. And I'm proud to include the home giveaway at Shell Freedom Over Texas. Nathan, the veteran population, is very dear to all of us. And thank you for your continued support of our veterans. Please give it up to Dr. Pepper. In fact, immediately after this press announcement, Dr. Pepper is providing the Dr. Pepper float. So really appreciate that. Keep the ice cream on ice. And if you see me segue away, that simply means that I'm going for a commercial break, but things will continue. Our friends at Bud Light Seltzer and Silver Eagle Distributors Houston have been a part of this event since the very beginning. They are a stronghold not only in the beer world, but also in our community. Whenever there's a crisis, flood, freeze, hurricane, they are always there to step up to the plate, no questions asked. Elkin, thank you, Camellia, and your team at Silver Eagle Distributors Houston for all you have done in the community and your continued support. Please give it up to Bud Light Seltzer and Silver Eagle Distributors Houston. And if you see me break away, when I finish the Dr. Pepper float, I'll go to the Budweiser Light. Number 4, no 4th of July celebration would be complete without fireworks, and I'm happy to report that our friends at Reliant are returning as our fireworks sponsor. This July the 4th, they will provide the power to light up the sky with a beautiful fireworks display, and we moved the launch site of the display last year in order to double the height of the show, and it was spectacular. In addition to seeing them on the television, your backyard and balconies, neighborhood parks will be open for viewing, including this year, Eleanor Tinsley Park. Last year, you know, we only had the fireworks, and then we didn't allow people to come into the downtown area, so to speak, or in Eleanor Tinsley Park. And so even though it's not the traditional concerts all over the place, we are opening up Eleanor Tinsley Park for people to come and see the fireworks. And I'm looking forward to another majestic fireworks show this year. Leanne, thank you and all the folks at Reliant for your continued support of this event and commitment to the city. Please give it up to Reliant. And so even though we're still doing things a little bit different because of the virus, we are opening up more for the event. And then next year, in 2020, the hope is for it to be all the way open, quite frankly, as we move into the fall. You know, the goal is for things to be open in the fall from, you know, the parades and all of that. But for now, it's a modified sort of format. And at this time, it's my pleasure to welcome